Well, this is a boat so far. It's a 57 foot by 12 foot 6 broad beam barge with a flat bottom that will eventually be going to France. It's got a fixed steel wheelhouse and quite a large rear deck. You have to bear in mind when you're looking at this boat that it's intended for a wheelchair user. The bow is relatively short, there's no well deck, and that's to maximise the size of the main cabin. It's got a 9 horsepower electric no-bills bow thruster, and the blue channel that you can see running down the side is going to have a defender, which is made special for us our group. Although the boat is gasless, it still maintains a gas locker at the front that's going to be used as a cruising locker. The square plate on the roof is going to be where there's going to be a satellite dish located eventually. The boats we build are built with a relatively flat roof. The deck itself is built to a structural deck standard, which means that this large space can actually be used for something rather than just being considered to be a coach roof, as in a narrow boat. The rear deck is relatively large to enable the space for a wheelchair. It's enclosed with a steel rail around the outside, and there is a box to incorporate a gas barbecue cylinder, which will not be classed as a permanent gas locker. The wheelhouse has steel rear doors to the rear, along with a sliding hatch. Although the wheelhouse is fixed, the air draft is still maintained at a relatively low height due to the floor level being reduced as low as possible. To get from the wheelhouse to the lower saloon, the boat will incorporate a chairlift. This is of a scissor type that will come up level with the wheelhouse floor and then descend into a well in the main floor downstairs. At the moment the boat is spray foamed and battened. As you can see, the majority of the wiring is first fixed. The space under the wheelhouse floor is utilised for tanks and the generator. There will be a 10 kVA generator to the left, which you can see in the cardboard box. You can there see the scissor ramp, and to the right hand side is the water tank. The front window will be equipped with a Gerbo escape hatch to meet the legal requirements. Here you have another view of the scissor ramp, and again you can see the channel for the defender. Looking round to the rear of the boat, you'll see something that looks a bit like a railway train buffer. What this allows is to fit a button fender that will extend out further than the rudder, so if you do manage to reverse into something, you don't crunch the rudder. What you can see there is the SIN number, which all production boats have to carry. The searchers all say that